Hello, people. Welcome back. Pinch Punch is the first of the month. We're
Yes.
now in July. How is everybody? I hope you are good. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Enjoyed the heat. I sure didn't, but some of you like that kind of thing. so,
This
so that,
weekend was good though. It was fair. We weren't too
yeah,
crazy. Yeah, it was nice. It was like nice 22, 23 vibes. It was all right.
on Sunday, but
Yeah,
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah,
Saturday was it?
Saturday. Yeah, it wasn't hot. I was out in it all day and I was in full trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay. No, I just remember. Like, actually, my place is hot, man. So it doesn't even like one piece of heat, and it's just a furnace. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just really, really quite annoying. Okay, hi guys. For those that don't know, this is LABRISH Live. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows from a Black perspective. And at the moment, we are talking about Love Island season 11, episode 26 and 28. Today, we're going to do a quick recap of 26 and more in depth on 28. And I'm all things Sugar and Sade. Hey, and I'm here with.
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely.
Yes. And guys, as you're coming in and saying hi in the chat, make sure you're also booping the like button, please. Really appreciate that. And Nana, what do people have to do if they want to get a little bit closer to us?
Oh, I'm so happy that so many of you are becoming members. You can sign up to our YouTube membership. It is just $1.99. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now for you to sign up. It would be lovely if we had a few new members so we can flash them and welcome you to the family. That would be great. As soon as we get 100 of you in the family, we're going to start doing membership lives where you can tell us what you want. You can say what we're doing really well, and we can solve your dilemmas as well. So it'll be like a little family gathering.
Yeah.
With
Get closer to us, guys.
yes.
Seriously, you know you want to.
Do it.
You know you want to. Before we even get into it, have you heard did you see that Terrell Ty from last year, he's got a track that's coming out?
Tyree.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
did I say Terrell? Sorry,
Yeah.
Tariq.
Yeah. I saw the little clip for Pain Hub. Yes.
What do you think about it?
I don't really know if Tyreek can actually rap. He's okay, but I will put him on the weaker side of the talent pool than people. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if this is for him, but he seems to enjoy it. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's all right. Well, what I heard so far, I think it's good. It's good. It's all right. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
Part worthy. Like he is worthy of doing shows.
Yeah. I think he's got to start from somewhere. Do you know what I mean? And he's got a good opportunity. If Danica can release a track, Ty can. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. Ooh, Monica's saying Tyreek is probably better as an actor.
I can see him as an actor.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That way.
Did you see he would be amazing in Supercell? I've watched Supercell now.
Done it now. Yeah.
So fucking good.
Good, isn't it?
Oh no, we're not even. Oh, sorry, swearing. But it's so, guys. Sorry, I know we need to get into it. We're coming. But like, if you haven't done so already, especially, I don't know if it's US release as well, but in the UK,
worldwide.
Was it worldwide? Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Supercell by Rapman. It's just absolutely brilliant. Like, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I saw all my areas.
Yes,
I loved it.
Adjustment is just it's real. It's real. Like and actually, I think I had it. I think it's like episode 4. The estate entrance. That is where I was brought up. That is literally Rolly Way, like right by my house.
Serious?
Yeah, it's featured in it. Like Rolly's in a lot of estate things though, because it's like a concrete jungle. But yeah, but so Adeleo, I can't remember what her name is now in the thing. The main girlfriend.
Yeah.
When she's standing by her car and the boy is like, that's literally in front of my estate.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Wait, is that not in South?
No.
Okay, cool. So they just filmed it because it looks like Ashbury, or they've just made it look like Ashbury. Because it looks like Ashbury Estate, which is in near Old Kent Roads.
There's only 2 that are similar to that, and the other one's in Gospel Oak. But that like ramp is definitely leading into the garages of Rowley Way. And then they show the garages of Rowley Way as well. But the actual
Aylesbury, Aylesbury Estate, that's what it looks like. That's what I thought it was. That's what they've mentioned in the show. Do you know what I mean? And Aylesbury Estate is definitely in South. It's definitely in the Old Kent Road, like Camberwell. But they demolished it, but there's part of it still standing as far as I'm aware. Okay. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I think, or maybe it's built over now. I can't remember. But yeah, okay, cool.
Find us to drop this link in. I'm coming, guys.
Yeah, I was buying time.
Really, where is our live?
I'm just gonna eat a cherry.
Oh, here we go.
But yeah, it's so good. There was bits from Peckham in there. There was Deptford. There was Brixton. Like literally, the route to my house, where I used to live in Brixton, is in there. I was just like, oh my god, like, seriously. Yeah, that's what I thought of one. Yeah, Teapots is still standing, so it's a bit, it's mad, and it is like what? Okay, won't spoil it. Monica said don't spoil it, but like it makes it very believable. It was giving very much a mix of The Boys. And also, what's that thing? They Clone Tyrone. Yes. That's the vibes that I was getting. Like those 2 combined was the vibe I was getting. Obviously, from a Black British perspective. But yeah,
it's just cool. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
I didn't know what to expect. That was the thing. So I was really pleasantly surprised at how good it was. And yeah, there's just so many facets to it, and the conversations that it led in my household as well with the kids, and my nephew was round because we have sickle cell in the family, and it's it doesn't come up in convo, which I hadn't really thought about. Actually, don't talk about this. So as they're asking questions like what's sickle cell, I was surprised. I didn't know that they didn't know, and it's like, oh, actually, it's in our family, like your cousin that goes into hospital, she's going in because of a crisis, and it's like, oh, that's why she goes into hospital. Like it just really opened up like how we talk about it, and also took away the stigma. Like there was more to the conversation. So yeah, it was really good. It was really. I'm very, very proud.
Yeah, just so good. Just absolutely brilliant. Yeah, vibes. Oh, thank you for your Afro vibes on Insta. Loving the t-shirt, they say. Yeah. You know what? You're gonna be able to buy these again. Yeah, I'm gonna sort myself out. Yeah, I'm gonna sort myself out before the end of the summer. Everyday Friday, my t-shirt brand is definitely coming back. They got a backlash on Twitter for being an all-black cast. Get out of here. But it's not all black cast. There's white people in it too. Yeah, there's 2 white guys for sure, and there's a white woman.
I mean, the whole team running the setup is white. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, white people.
What are they talking about?
Around the place.
What are they talking about? Man? People just love to complain. Anyway, they could go and cry because this is the best thing that's come out of the UK in a long bloody time. Seriously.
Time.
Yeah,
I'm putting it up there in like the top 5 for our generation.
100%.
Like
it was so good. Like I was literally like, wow. Like I'm actually gonna watch it again. Like I love it. I love it.
Yes, it's been on. It's literally just been running in the house.
Seriously, it's so good. And I love superhero stuff as well. Like that's definitely like my number 1 fave. Do you know what I mean? So to have like all the accolades. Yeah, all the accolades. All the
everybody, please watch it. Like
support it. Yeah,
it's like number 2 in the UK. Hopefully, it will get to number 1 this week.
What's number 1?
Oh, I don't even know what was number 1.
Oh, okay. How did it?
Is it still Bridgerton? I think maybe.
Oh, okay. Fair.
It can dust now. It's been out forever.
Yeah, it's true. Give us a chance. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. When everyone's watching it, we should talk about it. We really should. Because we really want to break it down. So good. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we got a long one today, so let's get into it. First of all, Nana, who is in the chat? Who's saying hi to us?
So we have Fumi, KB is in the house, Sisterin, Joy Wow, Jordan, Yvonne, Ara, CJ, Nads, Monica. Big up to all of you guys that were in here early as well. KW, Aaliyah, I be chilling. I think that is everybody. No Sweetheart as well as in the chat, and Proverbs. Yes. And Shantae.
Kiki's in California. Oh my God. Yes, there's lots of people. Thank you for joining us again. First of all, we're gonna just talk a little bit about Friday's episode 26, where we had same for me saying yes, please do, talk about Supercell in a separate episode. Oh well, we've got something special coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Talk about that tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, so we had a dumping on Friday. We had shock dumping, really and truly, very, very shock dumping. We had Ronnie and Harriet getting dumped from the island. Let's talk about it. Do you know what I mean? They were the couple with the fewest votes. We had so in the bottom three, there was Uma and Will, Grace and Connor, Harriet and Ronnie. And they had Jess delivered the news as well that Harriet and Ronnie were dumped. I thought that was thingy. She literally couldn't stop herself from laughing. Like, do you know what I mean? Or she was trying so hard.
Yes, there was a blatant smirk on her face.
This to stop herself from smirking and stuff. Joey actually shed a tear for Ronnie when he was hugging him. And when Harriet was leaving, packing her stuff, like Jess tried to talk to her and Harriet ignored her.
Good.
There was a lot. What do you think? What was your thoughts? Was you shocked?
I was pissed, actually.
Serious. Yeah.
Because, I mean, we all know who I wanted to leave. I wanted it to be Will and Uma.
Yeah.
I was like, how? And I so wanted to see Ronnie and Harriet go nuts in CASA. So it's like, how could they be robbed of this? And we've got dry Will and Uma still in there. Connor just gets a pass because he's with Grace, and I want to see what Grace does. But I was like, no, out of all the couples in the bottom, which we kind of thought it was going to be them, I was disappointed. I was like, how did they get the least? I don't even know if I believe it. Can't lie, I don't know if I believe that they got the least votes. I don't believe it.
I'm telling you, I don't believe it either. I'm with you. I don't believe it. I think it screams fix for me. Like, do you know what I mean? Because how, in what world are Grace and Connor getting more than Harriet and Ronnie? Doesn't make any sense. No. But and also, like, they must love Will and what do you call it? The producers must love Will and Uma.
Yeah,
they must love them, because like to sacrifice Harriet and Ronnie over that's just nuts to me. Seriously.
And that is the truth. Who voted for Sean? I told you that Sean has a set of people that are like, they're riding for him. I don't know. It's that cheesy group. They see something in him. And also people do like Matilda. So I get how they managed to scathe from the bottom three, but no, not Harriet and Ronnie to be the least like to have the least amount of vote. Nah, I don't believe it for a second.
It don't make sense. It's not making sense. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, for me, we have not seen enough from Uma and Will for them to even garner that much support. Like, this is what I'm confused about. Like, I don't know anything about Will. Like, do you know what I mean? At all. And Uma's not doing enough to like keep herself relevant. Do you know what I mean?
No. She wasn't even like featured in the drama this week much. Like, even on as a sidekick to people, like it weren't like Grace was coming to her for chats, and I was like, I don't believe this. I can't believe this is real, and I think it's a real loss to the show as well. It's like, Ronnie and Harriet are going to give something, like we can rely on them. So who can we rely on now? Really?
It's strange. That's it.
Oh, Bookie saying Facebook mums did not like Harriet.
Really?
So a bit like Ronnie's mum and sister.
Yeah, well, they're stuck now, isn't it?
How can you
what
like
are you gonna do now?
Like, how can you like Jess over Harriet? I don't understand.
That made no sense. And for Jess to read it out as well, horrible.
So some producer must like Jess, really, innit? Like they actually are backing Jess.
Yeah.
No, I don't like
and
it.
Nicole, to be honest. We also had the news of the kiss between Joey and Jessie go around the villa. Obviously, what do you call it? Joey tries to get Jessie to hide that news and stuff, but she doesn't. Do you know what I mean? And Jessie ends up telling Grace about the kiss. Do you know what I mean? Thoughts on that?
That convo was so icky to watch. Like, the way how Grace didn't make it easy for her. I appreciated the frostiness being maintained. Like, just like, and saying like you were disrespectful. No, she's a big fat hypocrite. But I appreciated their exchange. And Jessie tried to hold it together, but she's not as bolshy as Grace is. There's a bit, do you think it's out of order though? Do you think she was disrespectful to Grace in how she went about things with Joey?
Yeah.
That was really?
Yeah, I do. I think like if you're going by girls' code, then you would do anything to like hold it off until things are calmed down. That's what you would do. Do you know what I mean? But you didn't. You went immediately. You went up to the terrace knowing what that was about. Do you know what I mean? And you done it immediately. You just seen that afternoon Joey kiss Grace. He done it in front of your face. That was the same day.
When they had that chat and he basically shut her up with a kiss. Forgot about that. Forgot.
Same day. So it's just like, nah, I'm not feeling it. And the thing is, like, I know people are trying to, and I hate that the producers have even pushed this narrative so hard that it's the same as Samantha. And the fact is that Joey and Grace have history. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not the same. Like, in my opinion, it's not the same thing. Like, and I think she said it. I don't know if she said it in that conversation, but it's just like, it's not like you just met him. Like, it's not like I just met, like Grace just met him. She didn't just meet him. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. It's not the same. Like, I've got history. We spent a summer together, and you've been inside of me, and and I must hold. No, baby, you're mine. Like, seriously, where you was. Anyway,
well,
you know what I mean?
Now she's learned he's not in it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's for everybody. He's ours.
Yeah. He's for the streets. Joey is for the streets, mate. He's community dick. Like, honestly.
Terrible state of affairs. No, I get it. I think there are levels to it, but I guess as a bombshell and how Joey is, he's full on as well. Like, she didn't pull to the terrace. He did it. He's the one that should have some type of like loyalty towards Grace as well.
Yes.
I think, you know, for Jessie,
I'm not excusing him. Yeah.
Jessie was kind of going along with it, but
she was happy to be caught up in the discourse. This is the thing, and it's just like, I mean, we'll get into it, but this narrative about like Grace should be nice to her for why, as Farah would say, honestly, for what? That is crazy in my mind. I don't think you should be rude, but like,
we can't be friends
like you. Do you know what I mean? We should be buddy where you're trying to take my mat. Are you mad? Like, are you actually mad? No.
I think that's nuts. And obviously, Grace has got friends in there, so you may not be able to sit in all the spaces where she's sitting. I think that would be fair while you're cracking on with Joey for at least a week to be like, I'm probably not going to get in with like the Three Musketeers. Say like, I'm not going to be hanging around with them because Grace is there.
Yeah,
I think it would be nuts for her to be like, oh, you can take him and we can be besties.
That's crazy. And the thing is, it's just like, again, we'll talk about it later, but like this whole kind of like, oh, we didn't treat Grace like this when she came in. We weren't frosty to Grace. You couldn't be, because Grace is Grace. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what to matter. And also, she came in with someone, so she already had her own kind of made. When Joey was all over her, she already had her own clique made, and they didn't need the approval of Jess and Samantha. They didn't need it. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like
so soon as well. It was like they didn't have a chance for like Grace to even feel a way about them.
Yeah,
they weren't in the same space for too long before Samantha got dashed out. So it isn't really the same. But Jess kind of fueled that whole thing because Jess is a bitch. And I am sensing an escalation that could potentially happen with Jess, Grace, and Matilda. I think that's going to be the next beef that Jess kind of gets into.
You think? Yeah, she's always fighting with someone, isn't it? So, definitely.
She's sly. She's gonna now start being sly to them because she can't help it, really. She can't help herself.
Yeah. Because even in that episode as well, we had Nicole try and resolve things between Jess, Harriet, and Matilda. Do you know what I mean? And like the Harriet ends up walking away from that conversation anyway, and Jess then says that it's not my fault that she can't accept that I've got history with Ronnie. And I was just like, oh, she is like on 1,000 Delulu. Like she's she's confused.
Insufferable. Like I was like, you had to bring this up, didn't you? You
Yeah.
had to show your hand that this is why you hate her.
Yeah.
You're trying to be like, she hates me for that. All of those reasons she listed, it's the reverse. That's why you hate her.
That's why you hate it, isn't it? This is it. It's weird. Beverly.
What did Beverly say? Hurts even more because Jessie is meaty. Beverly, that's the truth. I know that's why Grace is pissed. I know that's why Grace is pissed.
100%. 100%. Susie.
So what is this? Life of Bond says, Sade, you're giving this black UK member too much credit.
No, he's so rude. Do you know what black is?
No, what's black?
I hate the fact that I know this, but it's a porn category.
Life of Bodge.
That's freaking hilarious and disgusting at the same time. Okay, cool. And that was about Joey just generally having no remorse in that episode as well. He said, you know, what am I supposed to do? Like I kissed a girl and I liked it. I kissed a girl on the terrace and I liked it.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Joey was on smoke Friday's episode. I was like, all right, Joey, you're earning your crust a bit. Like you're entertaining me. But still, it is like full on acting. And it was at the end of it. And then Monica sent me a message. Like, I think Joey set this all up. Like, he knew what he was doing to have immunity. So that's why he got it. And I was like, he could have done. And him and Jess could have discussed this in their little sleepy poos while they were sleeping together. Like, new people, let's go ham on it and get them and secure that they select us. So
that's true. Yeah. Do you know what? I have a theory as well about because Kieran did tell Nicole that he loves her, right? And she said it back. That also happened in that episode. Yeah. And I'm just like, I wonder how good at maths Kieran is. Do you know what I mean? Because you can easily work out like, oh, we're nearing the halfway point. CASA's coming up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how can I get the audience still involved in us? Like, still focused. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it just seems a little bit out of the blue because you are all arguing all the time. And now you're in love. Okay. I just thought, nah, this is
I feel you. I feel crazy. You. Nicole definitely in love while she was going psycho. It would have made sense for Nicole to say it, but I feel you on that. He could have been, but he can't. They're all smart in that there's too many seasons. You know how it goes, in it. Yeah. Like, so I wouldn't be surprised. And I don't know, but he would fumble. He would absolutely fumble the bag if he does something in CASA, but he may do anyway. Who knows?
He's not gonna fumble. He's gonna be fine. She's gonna forgive him. She's absolutely gonna forgive him. Do you remember how Jessie? Yeah, she's gonna forgive him. No, but the thing is, I don't think he's gonna bring back someone, but he's gonna do things, and she's gonna forgive him. Yeah.
That's happening.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then we had Mimi basically asking Ayo, like, where's his head at and stuff, and Ayo tells Mimi that he will always be honest with her and she will always know if something is coming. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not doing up labels. I was just like, this guy, you know what? That kiss, it wasn't a download of stupidity. It's like he sucked the common sense out of her. That's what he done. Because it's like, this is a red motherfucking flag.
But I kind of rate him slyly. He gets her to do all of the say. Like, he actually doesn't have to say too much. She actually draws the conclusions. So he didn't have to say to her, "We don't do labels." He's probably said it a few times before, and now she's using it like it's a mantra. We don't do labels. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
You need to put a label on that man. Like, what are you doing?
What's she doing?
No.
Yes, Bev, because Bev said basically when Casa comes, I'm gone. Yes, because he said something on the lines, as long as you're here, as long as I can see you.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean as long as I can see you?
I will always tell you. We know Casa's round the corner. You know you're not going to see
exactly.
Like, what type? And the fact that she wasn't like, no, we have to lock in now. Like, it's us, in it. Whatever happens, it's us now. And you're there being like, yeah, okay, he reassured me. Didn't reassure anything.
What? He didn't reassure shit. Seriously, he that was him playing my get out of jail free card. Like, that was.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you, innit?
We had that conversation. Remember, no labels. That's what you said. You know what I mean?
And it did come out of her.
It did.
Run with that.
Unprovoked as well.
Mate, we're not doing the labels thing. What type of nonsense is anyway?
Crazy.
Yeah, we know he's gonna. There's a couple of girls' pictures that I think he would like. I think all of the black girls in there.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so episode 28. So last night's episode. So what happened in this episode? Obviously, Casa Amor, baby, it started. Jess also is getting the ick with Trey. Seems to be perfect timing for her. And Jessie and Grace squashed their beef, or so it seems at least, at the ladies' brunch. What was your one word to sum up last night's episode, Nana? And everybody else put us in the chat, please.
They, you know what the thing is? I think they got screwed over with the selection of guys.
Oh, serious?
So let me just say disappointing. No.
That's exactly what I said.
Disappointing, man. I was like, no, you're actually taking the piss out of them.
Yeah.
Is what they did to those girls.
I don't get it.
Nah, that's not a great selection.
Nah. And a couple of the white guys, I can't lie, they look very similar. I'm just like, is this a new trend or something? Like get as close looking as possible. Like, seems weird.
I don't know. Have they like also run out of the mixed race scareheads as well? Like that standard look that was.
Well, they're all going to freaking US Love Island, aren't they? For fuck's sake.
I was maybe like, where's the standard squarehead mixed races? Like...
they're saying no, seriously. It's true. Can't seem to get it together, man. UK is bad vibes, man. Seriously.
Shit says disappointed. Yeah, all the guys were terrible. Proverb said dry. Yeah, it was a little bit slow, innit? It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest, like, first kind of Casa Amor episodes, really, for how it can be a bit carnagey when they all meet. These guys they're quite subdued. I feel like Harriet needed, because Harriet is a wily cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have glossed on everyone as well.
True.
Oh, first look is that amazing. We'll get to that. Thank you, Ara.
Underwhelming. Gadi says wickedness. I like that as a term as well. Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. It says they all look like Boyzone.
Yeah. Definitely was giving those vibes. So the episode starts. Everyone is sad at Harriet's and Ronnie's leaving, and everything like that. Grace basically was saying is, she's actually glad that they left together. That's a nice thing. And me was also kind of agreed to that, saying they can definitely explore their connection further. We had Joey and Jessie have a quick conversation, and basically he was saying he was closest to Ronnie and Harriet, and now they're both gone. And I was just like, well, look at you. Seriously. Will and Uma, they basically, happy that they're still there and everything. Sean comes to join them in the conversation. He was just like, Harriet and Ronnie, they actually started to get on like really, really well. And like, you know, he said like on paper, you would have thought it would be Grace and Connor to go. And they all agreed, essentially. They all agreed.
To face being a
Jess,
Oh, I guess
yes.
they're going on that whole thing of like the friendship couple. They know that that's
Mhm.
not a thing anymore. Yeah, no,
But then, you
willingly
know
not.
what's weird about that? Sean saying that is because obviously he was just in a friendship couple with Harriet and survived the vote. So technically he should, do you know what I mean? Maybe be like, oh, the odds may have been 50-50. Not like it's super shocking. I think he was just trying to gossip, basically.
Yes,
That's what I think. Yeah.
as Sean always does.
Yes. He really does. We had Jess, Olive Oil, whatever, and Trey chatting, and basically when she was talking about Harriet, she said she was basically complaining, saying that, oh, she didn't even say bye to me or anything. Like, she tried to be helpful and asked if she needed anything, but she didn't reply. Trey was just like, bygones, let bygones be bygones. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, leave that
Over her.
alone. Yeah,
You see his face, like I was blatantly like, yeah, he's sick and tired of hearing her moaning. Like
yeah.
that's not his steed. Like he isn't. He's not Sean.
Yeah, he doesn't rate it.
Yeah. He's just like this is silly. Sean would
Yeah,
be fine to listen to Jess and her moaning because he's like that.
yeah,
But
and
yeah,
probably agree.
yeah.
To be honest. Then Grace comes over and basically Jess is talking to Grace, and Grace is, you know, just saying like, look, the public will clearly want you here. Do you know what I mean? So just whatever you're doing, just don't hold back, just do you, essentially. Then we cut to like Kieran and Nicole. Kieran's proper gutted that Ronnie's gone. Do you know what I mean? Then he switched the conversation and says like, you know, I was really terrified to say that I love you, like, you know, because we just argued beforehand. And do you think it was too early? And Nicole's like, no, not at all, not at all. You know,
Not at all.
you know what I mean? And she's just, you know, he's just like saying to her, like, you know, did you think that this, you know, we'll be saying this and everything? Oh, first look. Okay, we'll get there. Do you think I would be saying this to you and everything, or be saying it to anyone? And Nicole was just like, no, I didn't think that would be the case. So yeah, I feel like they'll just hamming it up for the cameras. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't believe either of them,
I like
actually.
your
Do you know what I
theory on
mean?
this. I can see how this could pan out. Definitely, I think Nicole is definitely all up in her feelings. She is just a bag of nothingness. It's just nonsense with her. I believe that Kieran could be as calculated as to be like, look, at this stage, it's us together. We may as well declare something. I think he is smart enough to do that. Definitely. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Generally, though, we usually do have a couple of couples that are not saying "I love you," but one would have been "I love you" by now.
No, because it's been thrown off because of Shaq and Tanya, but that was wild. That didn't happen. Do you know what I mean? Because they were talking about "I love you." Yeah, do you know what I mean? Before CASA as well, because when she brought Thingy back from CASA, it's just like, how can you love me if this is the case? Do you know what I mean? You're doing this, so yeah, it just seems like I don't know. I don't believe Nicole either, because I believe that she's also a seasoned watcher of the show. Do you know what I mean? And what Nicole is trying to do is just stay under the radar. Like, do you know what I mean? Like she's not trying to like lose her cool or anything like that, apart from with Kieran. Do you know what I mean? Because she knows that arguments and disagreements and getting back together, like, do you know what I mean, is screen time. Like, I don't believe her. I don't fully believe her, and she doesn't trust him either. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so what are you talking about? You love him.
Can you trust him? It's 120
you know what I mean?
else.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's crazy. crazy. Okay, Grace, Matilda, and Jess chatting. Jess basically said she feels awkward for Jessie. Do you know what I mean? And she kind of points out, like, you see how Joe was really dismissive to Samantha. Do you know what I mean? And it was made you feel uncomfortable. Like, I feel like it's a repeat pattern, you know? Jess is doing the producer's work here, as far as I'm concerned. Grace is just like, you know what? For me, though, I can hear them in bed. They're kissing, they're talking, and she starts to cry. Jess then says some things, but she was talking too much, so I didn't write any notes. But she just couldn't do it. Serious. It's enough, Jess. It's enough. You're irritating.
Just talking, you're a joker.
Just talking. She talk rah, 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 every second. Grace then does say, you know, she does believe that Jessie is a nice girl, but it's just really hard because she hasn't been through anything like this before. Do you know what I mean? Joey then comes over to talk to Grace. The girls leave and it's Joey and Grace. Joey basically says, you know what, I'm glad that you're still here. You know, he would have been fully gutted if she left and everything. He's got no hard feelings towards her because he cares about her. Grace is like, care about me. Like, I appreciate what you're saying, but you think that you care about me, like your words and your actions they're not aligning. They're misaligned. Like it's not thinking. Do you know what I mean? And Joey's just like, well, you know what you need to do is let go of how you feel. Because we both deserve happiness. You deserve happiness and I deserve happiness. I was just like, oh my God, this guy. And Grace was like, everything happens for a reason. He's the worst, right?
He is the worst dude. I was like, Joey, you're a prize asshole. Even if you came over just to be like, I'm really glad that you're here, you keep it moving. To be like, he really was like, this is no hard feelings that you have brushed me off. Like, it was such a weird convo. Like, what are you trying to say to her? Are you interested in pursuing it, or are you like literally, okay, we're just friends now? Like, it was all messy. I'm glad that she didn't play with him. Like, it's just like, okay, cool. Thanks, Joey. Bye.
Yeah.
Like, just keep it on that level. The dude's crazy. He's somebody that could send a lesser girl properly mad. Like, like what he was doing to Sam. Like, you'll just be like, what have I done? He's nuts.
Yeah,
he likes playing games.
I totally agree. And it was unclear at that point. But then when they were getting ready for bed, Kieran asks Joey, like, so is it all done with you and Grace? And he's just like, yeah, pretty much. So what is it?
Psycho.
Honestly.
Yes,
but then when he's talking,
he lacks accountability and is a gaslighter. That is Joey in a nutshell. Crazy dude.
Honestly. And then in bed he talks with Jessie and he's basically saying, like, you know, I genuinely hope someone comes in for her and sweeps off her feet. Jessie's just like, are you sure you're okay with that? And he's just like, yeah. It's just like, are you, Joey? I don't know. Let's see how black that guy is and see if it triggers you.
I cannot wait.
Seriously.
I cannot wait to see Joey's face.
Do you know what? Yeah, Joey was acting like that he was in postcodes war with Omar's crew or something. Like, do you know what I mean? That's how Joey was acting. I'm not saying that Omar's not that guy. I'm not saying that. Do you know what I mean? But that's how Joey was acting. Like, we're at a war. We're actually at war. It's crazy. So then but Grace, you know, she's excited. She's just like, yeah, my journey thank you, Judy. My journey begins now and everything. And you know, at nighttime, you know, it's just like, what did he say? Something like RIP Turbo or something like that, and then long live Eggy Boff, which was like a nice kind of like ode to, what's it called, Ronnie.
Even that he cried, I was like, okay, I know that you two were brethren, but crying like this.
Yeah, I can't lie, it's a bit much. You just met, like,
I can't with the guys crying. I cannot. I know.
Also, as well, I think Ronnie thinks that Joey's a little bit dim. Well, I mean, we know he is, but he treats him like he is a little bit, you know. So it's just like, you're crying over this guy.
No, Joey.
Guys, every now and again I have jokes, but they're not consistent. Okay, so morning. Jessie says to Sean, they're in the makeup room. Jessie basically says to Sean is there. I don't know why he's there, and he says to her, huh?
Because it's Sean. I imagine Sean, right? Sean hangs around the girls' spaces all the time. I swear.
He's just there, innit? He feels more comfortable there. And she says to him, do us a little dance. And Sean dances. And I'm just like, is he an actual clown? Like, is he actually?
Yes, he is.
Strange. Strange. Very strange behavior. Also, as well, Jessie reminds me of, does anyone watch Selling Sunset? I know you don't really watch it. But like, No. Jessie, I think, reminds me of Emma from Selling Sunset. If anyone watches it, knows who Emma is. Yes, they're like the same face and body. Like they're almost
more than Abby.
Yeah.
I gotta look at her because Jessie consistently when she pops up, Abby is immediately the name that I assign her. That it's just like, okay, we got Abby back in the space again. Even when she's talking, it just reminds me of how Abby would talk. So I wonder if there's sides to Jessie. I want to see if she's got a mad side as well.
Let me show you real quick, because I don't even have a lot of time today, but I will do it for the reference.
Let's see.
Can you see?
It's come up now.
Can you see it?
Oh, I see. Yeah, she's a much more glamorous version, but I see it though. Her face is very similar. Yeah, if Jessie was and also had extensions in,
this would be her.
Like Jessie needs extensions. Her hair.
You know what she does? You know what? In the villa, unfortunately, her hair, it makes her hair look limp because everyone's got extensions in.
But so her hair
is just normal.
It is.
I want to show her.
It just looks like she needs a little bit more volume, like something added.
Can you see her figure there? Can you see it? They're like the same.
Bloody hell, she's thin. Gosh.
Yeah, but like Jessie, no? But like they've got that
YouTube member says Joey Essex is supposedly going to be on Selling Sunset.
Wow, look at that. He's gonna date Emma.
That would be nice, but I could see that happen. One might say Marga.
It's not her fault. But yeah, I think they look exactly alike. They could be related. Anyway, back to the story. So yes, Sean was dancing like a clown. Everyone thought it was funny. I just thought this is so fucking weird. Trey makes Jess breakfast. Do you know what I mean? Which is a sweet gesture, but she does not deserve it at all. Because in the makeup room, Jess says to Grace, you know, he's everything I'll go for, but you know, a bit different. And Grace is like, well, good or bad? She's like, I don't know. I'm just like, this girl. So, you know, Trey's making what do you call it, the breakfast. He's holding up napkins. Jess is basically in the background, just like, you know, kind of laughing at him in a sense. Do you know what I mean? And then she's just like, oh, he's so cute. He's actually worse than you, Sean. Huh?
No. Well, he should have expected. He should expect this because she's consistently been an arsehole.
Yeah.
Like, as somebody said, Trey actually looks into her. I'm disappointed. I don't think that he is, you know. I think he's got the measure of her. It's just, I don't think he is really into Jess at all. I think he knows, like he will come back with somebody. I don't think he is like Jess is the one. I think he knows that isn't his type of woman. He's just nobody else, really.
Yeah. Exactly. Shantae, yes. Blue Star Gang.
Yes, she needs someone else to pick on. Let me pull it up. Shantae says she needs someone else to pick on. Always.
Absolutely. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. So basically they have a bit of a nothing conversation. Do you know what I mean? But basically Trey was saying that you give this big talk, but you're actually really soft in the middle. And she's just like, yeah, I'm kind of am in the same, you know, and Trey's like, yeah, me same. Do you know what I mean? In the heart, Jess is like, you know what, he's very quiet, he's very different to me, and I'm loud. So basically I'm not sure. It's just like, whatever, man, Jess. So then we see Jessie and Nicole chatting. Basically, then Jess shows her two-faced ways again. She's just like, yeah, what happened to Grace is what happened to Sam. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought Grace was anyway. And then, you know, we never made Grace feel this way. And like, as I said earlier, because you couldn't make her feel any type of way. Do you know what I mean? And Jessie's just like, yeah, I understand that Grace is upset, but, you know, I am a new person in this villa. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, it would have been nice. You know, Jess was just like, you know what, give it a day or two, everything will probably, you know, blow over and stuff. Then we see Ayo and Mimi. Mimi's asking Ayo, like, who do you think the strongest couples are in here? Ayo's just like, Kieran and Nicole, definitely. Mimi's like saying, yeah, he did drop the album, and I was shocked. Like, about that. Why are you so shocked? Of course she knows. He thinks she's an idiot.
Yeah.
he thinks she's an idiot.
And he's also thinking, don't you get any flipping ideas like we are going to be like them. That's his shock. Like, oh, fuck's sake. Now she's going to want something. The dude is the worst.
Honestly.
Visually, I do like seeing them together, but I'm always like, I always disappoints me because he's going to disappoint Mimi.
Yes, he is. He's committed to it. Yes. Mimi's just like, you know what? I'm in a good, we're in a good place. She says that we're in a good place, so her and I are, in terms of being strong. And I think that is coded for don't fuck this up, Ayo. That's what I think she was trying to say. Like, he does say he's happy. Mimi said, you know what? When I'm with the girls, I can't actually wait to catch up with you. And he laughs. He doesn't say the similar thing back. He just laughs.
I hated that for her. I hated that was the response that she got. Like, he couldn't even muster up or even if you don't want to say the same thing, but I always look around like the villa for where you are. Like, say that I know where you are. Like, just something else sweet that you do, and she got nothing. She literally got laughs. Like, I don't know how she's holding this together. This is like weird.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, but she's again, I think, in a bit deluded, or she's just like, this is the best I'm gonna get in here, so let me just keep going with this. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, hopefully she's calculated as well, and she's like, look, people seem to like us. We haven't been in the bottom. So let's just ride this out. And I would love if that's the game that she's playing. I don't believe it is, but I hope that is the game that she's playing. Just like, I can just stay safe in our couple because people probably like us.
Yeah.
But Mimi could couple with somebody else and we're still going to save her though. But, does she know that? She doesn't
know that.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that. Then we see Grace and Jess on their day beds, and basically Grace has asked Jess, have you spoken to Trey much today? And Jess is just like, look, I just want to spend time with my friends. Like, she's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, she's a user. She's calculated. She's a user.
She is. She really did. And she's just like, I don't actually want to be with him every minute, and I see him hovering. And Grace is just like, I'm getting not sure vibes. Actually, are you getting the ick? Is that what it is? And she's just like, yeah, like, he's a good looking boy, he's lovely, he's kind, everything, but I just don't know. Grace is like, what is it? Like, is it because he hasn't got that cheeky kind of energy, cheeky chap energy? Then she says he's a bit deep. And Grace is like, oh yeah, that's like, that surprised me. Jess is like, no, I'm not like that. Do you know what I mean? And I was thinking, yeah, we know.
I know.
We fucking know. We know. Seriously.
When you're just like, of course you're one of those that's like, yeah, no, I don't really like doing the deep. Like, that's why she likes Ronnie.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's like, yes, that's why you like Ronnie. You're not going to get the deep stuff from him. Cool. Okay.
At all.
I was also getting a little bit, obviously Trey is, other than his name, isn't like Grace's type, but I think his personality is probably like Grace would like that. She would like a man like Trey, but doesn't look like Trey.
Yes. Yeah. She's just lying, I think, anyway. Proverbs.
What the Proverbs say? Yeah, there we go. Proverbs. Sade, this is your fault. You wanted this for her. You were praying and fasting at the beginning of the debacle of Mayo.
Oh, my camera's all funny. It's right. Yeah. I'm guessing this is related to Mimi. I just wanted what Mimi wanted. So whatever she wanted, I was happy for her to want that.
She wanted him. Mimi wants him.
Yeah, she does. She does. Okay, then we have Joey and Jesse. Just moving on real quick. And basically Joey just asks a very leading question. How do you feel about Grace being here? Does she make you feel uncomfortable? Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, that was very leading. Jesse's like, nah, not uncomfortable, but I'm just aware. And also, she's not the friendliest. And yeah, again, my question is, why should she be? I don't get that. Seems strange. And Jesse's just like, yeah, obviously, like a lot of people got things to say because you've done this twice. And Joey's just like, no, but it's different. It was different between Sam and Grace, and now you and Grace. And then Jesse's wasn't different at all. Jesse's like, what about the next one? And Joey's just like, yeah, well, what if someone comes in for you? That was his response.
Yes.
That was his response. When we see the girlies get a text for the gossip and cocktails and everything, and the boys are generally pissed that they're not going anywhere, so they run and jump in the pool. And then it's just like they're looking at each other. I just thought this was such nonsense. Such nonsense.
I feel like that whole part needed to have been produced better.
Yeah.
We know how they leave, and somebody's going to leave and they're going to go to CASA. But the fake kind of convo, like Joey being like, oh, what? They're going to go. What about us? Like, I was like, we didn't need any of that. Dead time. Like, you're not. We all know what is going on. So let them just run out. You guys can sit there and look like, oh, cool. House to ourselves is usually the response that.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, don't make out like you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's silly.
Exactly. It's very, very silly. So the girls arrive at the bar where they actually have some extras this time to make it look like it was a
That's what I was saying. I was like, why did they plant people there? Like, it's unnecessary, guys.
So unnecessary.
Save the money and give us challenges.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Nicole basically, was saying, it's nice, like getting us all out, like hopefully this will bring us closer together. Let's get out all of our ish basically, and like, try and air it and resolve some stuff. So then Jessie takes, straight away, she's just like to Grace, well, you haven't made me feel very welcome, I know it's hard, but I thought you'd be more understanding. And Grace is just like, yeah, but you know what, there's actually a lot of feelings involved, you know what I mean? And it actually hurts. But and I didn't appreciate you kissing on the terrace while me and Joey were still working things out. But she did apologize. She said she apologized that she made her feel unwelcome. Do you know what I mean? But she did have a lot to process at that moment in time and everything. So it seems like that is squash. Then Jess, with her bad mind self, just like, does this make you wary? Jessie. And Jessie's like, yeah, of course, like I'm not going into this blind, like, do you know what I mean? It's just like such an unnecessary question at that moment in time. And then we have a check-in on everyone's couples. Matilda says she feels so lucky with Sean. Mimi's like, she's good, she likes him a lot. Like, Nicole's just like, I'm in love, he's my person, I'm learning to trust him, but I can't trust him 100% because I'm always overthinking. Jess, then again, bad mind Jess, she was just like, has he ever told anyone else that he loved them? I'm just like, are you fucking kidding?
That was
unnecessary, no?
Yeah, I was like, this ain't she supposed to be your best friend?
Right.
And why are you drawing her out for whatever her answer is going to be for somebody else to come in with, oh, you should watch him. Like, it was like, why are you drawing her out as her best friend? She's just an absolute bitch always. Like, she can't help herself.
She can't.
Rolls off the tongue.
Honestly, because anyone who's happy, yeah, exactly. She can't. Yes, everyone. Jess cannot bear to be happy for anyone. No, she has to put a dampener on it. She's just a horrible, horrible person. But Nicole does clarify. She said, yes, he has said I love you to his ex. Do you know what I mean? But she said it first, and he said it first to me. So, like, I hate the fact that she even had to justify that or clarify. Like, it's even about. So what if he has? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's had 120 girls. He's gonna say I love you to somebody. Do you know what I mean? And he's going to say it first. Like, so freaking what? Doesn't take away from how supposedly special that moment is. Because I still think it's
what is that
manufactured.
Is that a thing to discuss? Like, I don't know. I was totally like, for one, I didn't even know that Nicole would know. I was thinking, but what? How would she know? Like, why would she be like, have you said this to anybody else? And then the order in which it said it as well was like, what type of probing is that? Somebody was asking me these questions, I'd be like, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, like, that's none of your fucking business. Like, why are you so invested? Like, do you know what I mean? How about you concentrate on the guy that's finally chosen you? Prize. Do you know what I mean? Miss Prize. Yes, it's just strange. And Mimi did say, even with Ayo, like it's hard, like I can't say I trust him 100%. I was just like, oh, she's got some sense, please. Just acts on it. Umar's just like, yeah, I'm a slow burner, but I really hope he asks me to have his babies.
Umar, famous last words. He's coming back with somebody.
100%.
That's
and then Jess on Trey, she's just, it's different to what I used to. Do you know what I mean? That was her thing. And Matilda, then I can't lie, she was stirring the pot, and I did appreciate. I'm not gonna lie. She said, "Do you think you being with Trey is a ploy to make Ronnie gel?"
I know, that was the best. That's why there's tension there.
Yeah.
That ain't
maybe Jess. I don't think Grace will get involved, but Jess and Matilda, yes. Yeah.
No, they are going to fall out. Like you can
just,
Matilda has her number.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to take place. And I do think that Grace is weary of her as well, because you see how Jess is getting pally with Jessie. Like, so Jessie's building up her army again. Like, she needs Jessie, she's got Nicole. Like, she's trying to build her little club around her. So, yeah. But Matilda and Jess, beef.
Yeah, definitely. Like and I thought this was supposed to be resolving, but Matilda was just like, nah, more fire, please. more. And then Jess was just like, no. I could have done that with Sean, actually. I could have stayed with him longer, but I didn't. And I'm not that sort of person. I was just like, aren't you? But I mean, like, you did use Sean. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? For this very same purpose. So, basically Matilda's saying, you are not over Ronnie, and everybody knows it. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's why you don't like Trey.
Exactly. Trying to play like this, and that I really let him go. He sacked you off. And obviously Matilda knows more. That he really did sack you off, like he wasn't interested anymore. So she can try and play around like this is a thing. She definitely did come on strong to Trey.
Way too strong. Yeah.
Flirting is ridiculous as it is. For now she's safe to be like, oh, I don't really like him. It's like you were playing. Definitely using him.
Honestly. So Nicole thinks that the air is cleared and friendships can blossom. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Then they get a text, and it is finally Casa Amor. The girls scream. The boys in the villa now, the original boys, OG boys, Kieran says to Joe, are you missing Jessie? He's just like, yeah. And then he asks Ayo the same thing, are you missing Mimi? And he's just like, yeah, I can't wait to see her. And then the boys get the text too. And then Ayo just asks this is like, question though, do you think they're gassed? As in the girls are gassed, and there's silence. Hella funny. Oh mate, where's the picture of the Casa boys? Let me just. Oh god, this is gonna be too long to find.
Let's go through them. Hang on, where did I last see it?
Is there an image of them all together? Is that them? Nope.
Who usually does it is Cosmopolitan. So I was trying to find a picture of like their lineup for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I stopped looking after a while. I was like, I can't even.
Sorry, I didn't prep. Guys.
All right.
I got the info.
A couple of some people's comments.
I got one. No, it could be better actually.
KW made me laugh. Where is it? KW says, you know them 2p machines where you can win a cheap keyring? Yeah, Jess is that sort of a prize. That's the truth.
That's our water.
That's the truth.
That's our water. All I can find is a thumbnail. I guess we can go with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh no. So long. How do I make this big without opening it?
Bree Daisy says, I can see a world where Will brings someone back and Ayo approaches Uma and tells her he still likes her. I think Ayo knows now that it's.
Well, don't do it.
Yeah, I think he knows Uma isn't interested. That would be
No,
to try again. Nah, not
he
after that.
will. He will absolutely try again. Why won't he try again?
Now, she remember when she gave him, when she was shocked at being picked, and she just gave him a little peck. That he should take all of those as signs, and that she has told him, "You're not my type." But he should just be like, "It's cool, it's cool."
I don't know. I think he will still try his luck because he will say, "Oh, you just don't like me because Mimi's here." I think he was thinking, okay, I'm gonna go Daily Mail. Unfortunately, Daily fell, but I will just go hit. Oh wait, hold on.
At this point, all media is flipping the same. They're all trash.
Actually, I think I'm just gonna go on Insta instead.
Okay.
Because that might be easier. Get thingy. 1 second.
KB says, "I don't think Aya would try again."
No.
Ray Queen says, "Yeah, I think he has got the point. I think he has. I think he gets it." Life of Bodge says, "Io didn't like Uma that much. Let's be real." And Jordan says, "Io is bringing someone back for sure."
100%. Okay, so these are the boys. We'll do the girls tomorrow when they're fully introduced. So starts with Blade. A little bit of Blade. So
Man
Blade.
Mountain.
Huh?
He's a man mountain.
He's a man mountain. Look how thick his neck is. His neck is thicker than his head, no? Is that right? It's a whiff. Bloody hell. He's 29. He's from Stevenage. His job is a butler in the buff.
Stripper.
Yeah, basically. One of my exes done this.
No.
Yeah. But he done it before I was with him. And I really was just, that was like, what? Like I had to put it in a box because I just couldn't
close it.
Wow.
And close it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because it's like you're cleaning naked, you're serving naked. Is that what you're telling me? As a black man,
his name fits though.
Blade. You think Blade is his real name?
Apparently so. Who was it that was saying that?
No way.
Where was it? No, if Shantae was saying, "Is this his real name?" Because his parents must have gotten a vision. Maya, I'm sure the show somebody said it, and she was like, "No, that's his real name."
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I really don't. I don't believe it for a second. I think he saw Blade and he was just like, you know what? I really like vampires. Let me. I want to embody this. I want to embody this. He thinks he's a superhero.
It's a name and a half. I don't know what his parents were thinking, but I believe it's his real name.
Mate, yeah, I think we're opposites on this. In terms of who he likes, he said a paragraph, right? So this is from what they sent for us from ITV or the production company. He says there are some great girls in there. 3 of them really caught my eye: Uma, Grace, and Matilda. They each have their own qualities. Matilda seems really fun, kind, bubbly, and she comes with great energy, a great figure, great pair of eyes. Straight away, she's getting a nod from me. I like someone who's down to earth in a world where egos are regularly inflated. Being down to earth is great. Says Uma is absolutely stunning. I love her eyes. She's got a great figure on her, to be honest. I like the way she carries herself. She's upfront and direct. She's not afraid to give guys a bit of a run for their money. And that's a turn on, in my opinion. Would bounce off each other. Then Grace is stunning. She's a spitting image of my ex-girlfriend. She's absolutely worldy and seemed really caring and considerate. She does her best to keep other people's feelings in mind and seems like a fun girl and is quite mature as well. That's his opinions on that.
Okay. So he's basically got the same list as Connor, other than Matilda. But it's that same.
Yeah, swap Matilda and yeah, Mimi, yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, Blade.
Cool. Blade. On to Hugo. Hugo is 24 from Southampton. He's an electrician. He says, I like Uma. She carries herself well and seems very respectful and the same with Jess, as my type is brunette.
Oh.
What part of Jess is respectful?
I'm like, how did they get the Uma and Jess is his? Oh, okay, Hugo. I'm kind of surprised because I actually thought he was going to throw his hat firmly for Matilda because he's kind of got that Shawnee type. Well, they basically got the same hairstyle. His one's just a little bit better, but
yeah, I hate this hairstyle. So I
same.
really do. I really,
Same.
really do.
I actually think it's one of the worst.
Yeah, definitely. Then we have Jake. He did say in his intro he can't remember the last time he's been pied and that he's an alpha male. I was just like, oh my god, they've got a red pillar. They've got a red pillar in the villa. He's 25, from Essex. He's an electrician. He says he likes Matilda. She's my front runner. She's my type to a T. She said she likes muscles, tan, and teeth. I thought, cool. She seems like a good ball of fun, and I'm going to go for her. Grace is attractive as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's
I didn't really see him getting any play from anyone, so I don't think he's going back.
Nah.
I don't think Jake is going to make it. There's something about his hair; it doesn't sit right.
I think his eyes are too close together.
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah, it's not.
But yeah,
he's no,
and they're too small for his face. Like, no. Okay, Joel. Oh God.
Oh, Joel. No. Why did they?
He really did say he said nuts. 2001, please. That's what he said.
Oh my God.
He's got 100% success rate. He's 22, from Devon. He's a post-grad and content creator. When do they start putting post-grad? Like, get out of here. He said he likes Uma. She's really sound. I feel like we'll get on. Grace, she looks like my ex-girlfriend who was also called Grace.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you really want two girls back to back?
Exactly.
I don't know about Joel. Let's see. He may woo somebody. He does look young. There's something about him that I was thinking, I wonder if Nicole would like him. I don't know.
No, she likes oh, then there's Lionel. Lionel 24. He's from Reading. He's a financial advisor. His likes. Top 3 girls in no particular order are Mimi, Uma, and Grace. Besides the fact they're all beautiful in terms of personality, Mimi is more reserved, chill type, that matches me. And then Uma brings in that energy. She's also very bubbly. That brings out the energized side of me. And Grace is a mix of the two. She's more on the reserve side. That's why I like her, as well as Mimi. They all seem cool and really nice. That's what Lionel said. And as you can see that I put a comment on whose uncle is that?
Yeah. There was a few people earlier on that said Lionel was their favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Shantae said, so Lionel likes all the black girls.
Oh my God, that picture is absolutely horrid. But like, why can you take a picture like that? And then also as well, are his nipples distracted to you? Because I want him to put them away. I can't believe he's 24. Seriously, Abner, serious, really? Oh, guys, please.
I mean, he probably is a sweetie, but there is no way this looks like a 24-year-old man.
No,
he doesn't. He blatant at best 35 at best.
At best.
If I went college with him, I'd be like, yeah, that's Lionel. Like, he could be in his 40s.
Even his name, bro. Like, come on. I was just like, who is naming a 24-year-old kid Lionel?
A fan. A fan of Lionel Richie did this.
Uncle Lionel, exactly. Seriously.
But he isn't a match for Io. Like, I don't know, unless he's got the sweetest chat, I can't see how Lionel is going to take Mimi. I don't see Mimi being like, I'm bringing back Lionel. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. And I needed somebody in there that immediately you'd be like, Mimi could go for this person because they beat Io and she didn't get that choice. I think it's out of order.
It's so out of order, and usually at least the black guys are, what do you call it? Are nicer.
Yeah.
Don't even know how to say it any other way. No, there's not. Someone said at least, I think at least he will make pounded yam. He looks like he will be asking for water to wash hands. That's what he looks like.
Some water, please.
Yes, Distrin. Men. No, I don't believe it. 24. Absolutely not.
It's not. He's
You're
not.
lying.
That's what he got here on. Some 24-year-old else, but he is not 24 at all. Absolutely.
He took his brother's ID. No. Maybe he stepped in. You know when the Uber man comes and it's not the same picture? Maybe he just covered the shift for his brother.
I mean, he is cute. It's just not a 24-year-old cute. Like, I just think he's a good 10, 15 years older than the chicks in there.
I'm not going to say the word cute. He's not cute to me. Sorry.
He
might be a nice person, but like I'm not seeing any like nice uncle-ish. He looks local. I like. And then there's Messiah. Messiah is 29. He's from Brighton. He's a personal trainer. He says that Grace is my type, likes the way that she carries herself and is very attractive to him. And then Uma is stunning. I think we'll get on really well. And then also Mimi is a great girl. So
the black
same as yeah. But like I cannot stand his hair. His eyes look red. Yes, his hair is so like. I hate this hairstyle.
I know.
I hate it so much. Like so much.
How old was he? When he 29?
He's 29. So him and Blade are the same age.
Don't you think there's like in the chat, let me know as well, because I just feel like there is an age when you got to drop this hairstyle out, and I think it's like 23. You can't be over that and you still having rubber bands at the end of your hair. Like I just think he's too old for this. You just think it's juvenile. Like I can't take you serious with your hair like this, because you are sitting in somebody's chair and they're doing your hair and they're putting rubber bands at the. I just think it's ridiculous.
I don't. Yeah, I think he does his hair himself. Like I just can't. I just don't. Yes, it looks because it's thin. Yeah, if it was thicker, but like he's taking a picture like this, Bathroom Diaries. He's gone like, oh, this is my style. I like it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like now
he's been running with this look for probably from since he was a teen as well.
Yeah.
KB 18 is the cutoff. I just
you think,
but 29. Come on, 29. Like I'm supposed to take you serious. Yeah, Travis Scott is problematic for lots of things, and his hair included, because he seems to have given this style legitimacy, but it's just stupid. It looks dumb on everyone.
Yeah.
It's just a silly hairstyle. Yes.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I've had enough.
I think Messiah, could he get selected?
By who? Grace? Do you not think he's cringe? Like,
yeah, very much so. But I feel like he could be Grace's type in a way.
No, she's already thrown out. We'll go on to Anyway, this is the guys. This is what they look like. Okay, so I'm gonna stop that there. That was actually my point. So the girls arrive in CASA. Do you know what I mean? They scream it's fake. At least Grace can have Black D with no regrets now. At least she can play and, not have someone judging her for at least 4 days or 3 days, the boys in the villa, they can hear the girls screaming and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Most of the guys actually in the CASA place are saying, they introduce themselves obviously, and they say, supposed to say what they like or what they're into, what their type is. And most of them say personality, pretty face. There wasn't much variation between it, to be honest.
I think that is the safe code now.
Yeah.
It's been overplayed. So they're now staying away from hair color because they seem to get it. Brunette still seems to be a bit acceptable this year.
Yeah.
But they are staying away from being like blondes, like that, constantly coming out. And it's just a really pretty face. I love personality. It's like, okay, all right. That says nothing. That
at all.
What does that mean?
Oh, seriously.
Black says, black men, express yourselves with your hair. Don't let them tell you different.
Do you know what? Yeah, I don't mind plaits, but like, first of all, that picture, when you zoom in, it's actually twists, and I just don't like know. And they're way too thin, and it's just like what is it with the bad hair? Like, it just doesn't. It's not even. You've got the elastic back. Like, are you 10? Like, what? No, don't like it. Do better, actually.
Can't be 29 and this is your hairstyle. Just
seriously.
And you're on a dating show.
I know,
dude.
But I think he's probably around people that don't care.
Those are boneless twists,
bro. Absolutely. Brie talks TV. Yes. He needs to go somewhere. He does.
He
does. Okay, so in CASA AMOR, they're playing Truth or Dare. I'll run through a couple of these and then we can get on to Aftersun. So Messiah basically has a dare and he has to dance on the person that he fancied the most. He dances on Grace. Grace basically had a truth where who would she like to share a bed with someone? And she says Blade.
Yep.
That's who she likes.
May as well go for the ones.
Might as well. Lionel had to suck the finger of the person that he couldn't wait to speak to. He sucked the finger of Mimi. Jessie, I hate that one, had to say who she fancied the most, and she fancies Jake the most. Nicole had to say who she finds the most attractive. She found Hugo most attractive. Blade had to kiss 3 islanders he fancied. He kissed Grace, Uma, and Matilda. But Uma was just a peck, though.
Yeah.
Jess had to lick the chest of 2 islanders you fancy. Notice that they said chest, and she started licking their navel. But Hugo and Jake. Uma had to lick the nipple of who she wanted to share a bed with. I thank God that she didn't pick Lionel. She picked Hugo. Then Hugo, who was he most excited to meet? He said Jess. Matilda licked the necks of Hugo and Jake. Hugo again had to kiss. Was it Hugo again? Maybe I got that mixed up. I don't know. Maybe it was him. He had to kiss 3 people that he fancied: Jess, Uma, and Matilda. Mimi was asked, like, can your head be turned? And she said it's going to be very hard for my head to be turned. And they showed a shot of Lionel looking sad. Nicole had to kiss the cheek of the person who she thinks Kieran will find the biggest threat. Mind you, Jess asked her to do this, yeah?
Yeah.
She kissed the cheek of Jake. Then Jess asked her why, and she was just like, because he's a rugby player, do you know what I mean? I just thought that Jake and Nicole looked like siblings, so it just seemed really weird. And then Blade, I put Blake, was asked by Nicole, name the top 3 boys who you think heads will turn. He said Will, Joey, and Kieran. Which I thought, isn't this the guys of all the girls that you like? You know?
Hang on. Who's
Joey? No, apart from Joey. Will is with Uma. He likes Uma. Kieran. Yeah. Oh no, not Nicole actually. So no. Yeah.
Who was the other girl that he liked? Did he say he liked Mimi as well?
No, Matilda.
Okay, that's his one.
Yeah. He totally done it on purpose to wind up Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in the main video, Kieran's just there, you know, he's just like, my one doubt is that she doesn't 100% trust me, so she might get to know the CASA boys. It's just like, nah, that you're going to use that as your excuse to get to know the CASA girls, basically.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow night is the CASA girls night.
Really good. And you know, like how Ty was, where you just stay low and you're there proper. He may play that game as well, just to be like, look, if I don't mess up, we could get to the finals. And I think he's smart enough to do that. I think that's probably his game plan.
I think he's going to be more like Scott. If I remember correctly, Scott didn't do anything day 1, but day 2 he was on it. Like,
remember,
yeah. Day 2 he was on
it. Scott felt some people up.
Yeah. Chiz says Messiah reminds me of the boys in Crisscross.
Exactly. And they were 16.
Yeah.
And their twists were fuller though.
Yeah, they were fuller.
Like,
Brat had that hairstyle as well, and her twists were fuller.
At this time, if you're gonna do it, then go to a hairdresser and let them put in a little bit of yaki in there as well, just to puff up a bit, because that is very flat.
And the thing is, it might actually be extensions. That's the thing. Already, it might. I don't know. So Aftersun, really quickly, loves Maya's outfit, by the way. They had on Ex-Islanders.
Did
you?
This was the worst dress I've seen her in a very long time.
I like the. No,
it reminded me of Jane Norman 90s, around like something you get in that shop. I was like, I don't like this. Her hair looked nice though.
Her hair did look nice. So they had Ex-Islanders Hannah and Anton on. They had Dumped Islanders Harriet and Ronnie. Family had Kieran's mum and his mates. They had mullets. Weird. Didn't like that. They looked, I don't know. The one with the mullet looks like feral. He looked feral. Like, I just don't know. He did not look like he scrubbed up at all. And on the panel, they had Amy and Sam. And I was like, where the hell is India? This is not good without India.
Literally exactly what I said. I was like, they better not be trying to like do some rotation and Amy is going to be here all the time.
No,
India needs to be the one that's there all the time.
Exactly.
Like, really. But
and she has good takes. She definitely has good takes. So the panel talking about Kieran and Nicole, they basically said they love each other, but obviously the booty count is a bit of an issue. Amy did say they only live 30 minutes away, so maybe he might have actually even shagged her cousin and she doesn't know. It's just like, absolutely.
That's absolutely. Definitely a brethren. Someone she's gone to school with has definitely slept with him. Yeah.
And her friends are discussing it now.
Wales is not that big.
No.
To go through 120, you're gonna know a fair few people that he slept with, and his friends, they made him look younger. Like, it kind of came back to me like, oh yeah, he really is only 21 because of his friends. But I don't know.
No, definitely. On Mimi and Ayo, they're saying that he's always telling her things. But Sam questioned, do they bring out the spark in each other? And, they do like Mimi, the panel do like Mimi, but they're like, do they bring out a spark in each other? And actually, they don't. They really don't. I thought that was a good question for sure. Yeah.
I agreed with him questioning that, like, actually, for real, maybe it's just very chill. He can get, but I do feel that for Aya, though, I think it is a chill zone. But really, you could run with that for a little while. Is that going to hold him? Or he's going to start going out there trying to find the fire?
Definitely. Definitely. What else happened? Harriet and Ronnie, basically, the summary of what they talked about. Harriet, I thought Harriet looked amazing as well. I really like their dress. I think she said she didn't think the right couple went. Do you know what I mean? And if the Islanders picked, that they would not be there, kind of thing. Just like, I think it's fine.
I love the honesty as well in saying that, because people try and they don't really go into how they're really feeling. I love that Harriet was just straight away like, I don't think I should have gone.
Yeah, but when she was asked about Jess, though, she didn't really. She kind of said, like, do you know what I mean? I try to be the bigger person, do you know what I mean? But there's no bad blood. You're lying, do you know what I mean? But she said, like, she leaves that friendship in the villa. I just thought she could have gone in a bit more, but she didn't. Do you know what I mean? But she did mention that obviously that Kieran still has not apologized to her as well. They showed the clip of Ronnie saying Harriet who kissing Tiffany. The producers are bad, man. I don't understand why Harriet has to sit through that. It's out of order. Do you know what I mean? But Ronnie kept on every single moment he could. It's just, look, I'm with Harriet now. Like, I'm with Harriet. Like, kept on putting his arm around her. Like, do you know what I mean? He's just like, yeah, we're definitely doing this couple thing. Like, we're doing it. It's happening. You know, when they asked who they miss in the villa, Ronnie said he's going to miss Mimi. Notice how he didn't say Ayo. He didn't say Joey. He said Mimi. And I think it's Harriet that said Joey. Yeah, so he didn't get mentioned there. And the panel, when they were discussing Jessie and Joey, Amy was saying that Joey falls hard and fast and often. I think she said that before, and I think that's absolutely correct. Hannah, who's actually real life friends with Joey, says that she thinks that Joey may have started to think that Grace doesn't really like him, and that's why he's pivoted with Jess so quickly.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's what I've been saying. I think that is Joey's MO.
Yeah.
He could see the play. He knows he's not black enough. Basically,
well, not black at all.
Yeah, I've got to skip out of town on this one, and he just did it harsh, really, harsh. She could. But it's good, like, you know, now Grace is free.
Say again.
Now Grace is free; she can do her thing.
He did say. I thought it was Harriet that said Ayo. You know, I think he said. I think he was saying Mimi, and Harriet was sorry. Did he say Ayo? I don't know. He said Ayo. Later on, about like he didn't want Ayo's head to turn. I know he said that. But yeah.
I can't remember. I didn't think it was just Mimi's name that he said. I thought he had a run of people that he was
said
like,
Mimi, and then Harriet jumped in and said Joey.
Okay. Was Kieran not in there?
No. He didn't say Kieran. This is what I'm saying. But maybe you don't like Kieran really. Do you know what I mean? Because he embarrassed him. I don't know. Yeah. Kieran's family was there. They basically said, like, you know, Kieran is actually really lovely. He's really mature. Do you know what I mean? As I said, his friend looked feral with his mullet haircut. The mum likes Nicole. She thinks they should be boyfriend and girlfriend. And she's like, when's the wedding? And then on the Harriet situation, the friend said, you know, I think he just snapped, especially if someone's coming at him over and over again. And like, he may have said an immature comment, but he's not an immature person. I like the way he summed that up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maya mentioned that he didn't apologize, but she didn't press the mum. She really didn't. She kind of just let it run. And I just thought, nah, you should have pressed her, because there's no accountability. Because the mum was just like, oh, I'm so proud of him. Do you know what I mean? Are you proud of that moment too? Do you know what I mean? Like, serious. But then the mum does reveal that Kieran knows one of the girls in CASA, Ellie. Do you know what I mean? And that they like each other posts and stuff like that. He is loyal, but Ellie might be on him. So already giving him an excuse. Like, I was just like, he's some boy mum shit.
I know.
Problematic.
The mum plays it so like, and jumping in there straight away, like my boy is probably gonna do some shit. But because like she was just laying it all out for everybody to be like, okay, we're gonna forgive Kieran. Yeah. As KB says, Kieran's mum is playing her part. She can taste the potential win. Yeah. She would be seeing it. He has a little army out there. Definitely a Scott in the making as well. So let's see how he plays this.
Definitely. So then the exclusive clip that they show on CASA was the CASA girls arriving. One of them comes into the bedroom. I can't remember the name of her. But she's got the dark hair, the brunette girl. And she comes to wake up the boys. Joey's like, I know her. Do you know what I mean? She was given very Liz Hurley vibes. Do you know what I mean? She kind of looks that kind of vibe. And and like she's like, good morning, boys, and that sort of thing. But Joey knows her. We don't know how he knows her at the moment, but he definitely knows her. It's definitely becoming the Joey show. Harriet was saying that she hopes that Joey finds his way back to Grace, and Ronnie didn't think that Ayo's head is going to turn. He doesn't know his boy then, does he?
No, he's just hoping. He's just being like, oh, he hopes. But we know. Even if Ayo doesn't bring back a girl, he's tings in.
Yeah.
And then he may decide at the last minute, no, I'm going to go back to Mimi. But he's going to get his. And that will be what he does in their relationship.
100%. Oh, yeah, I can see it on the cover already. It's a wrap.
Oh, God,
I'm just setting up a first look.
Okay, first look's coming, guys.
So I know Mondays is always a long one.
Rosh22 says, bring in better bombshells. They don't want Mimi to recouple because why are they bringing in men like this? The fuck? Yeah, exactly.
Honestly.
There's nobody that came along that really is going to turn Mimi's head. Like, you'd just be looking at those guys like, is this it?
Like, no. Just no. The you know what, Messiah, he looks like a dancer. Do you know what I mean?
What did he say he does? So he said he does fitness.
Personal trainer. Yeah, he works in the fitness industry. It's weird. But yeah, okay, first look.
Love Island First Look, sponsored by Google Pixel 8.
Good morning, boys.
Whoa.
You look a bit tired.
Yeah, a little bit.
No words?
I'm awake now, like.
Right, take your swim shorts on and get out because we're awake. Guys, they have lost their mind.
Jesus.
Hello, I'm Ali. Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Joey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi, my name. Wow, nice to meet you. Hello, stranger. How are you? Wow, you okay?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? You okay?
I know the first one. Who? Is it there? He's like, hello, stranger. I think I see you through the DM.
You're all very like shy. Why?
Shy? What's shy?
Ayo.
Is it like, you know, scared?
Sure. Scared?
Yeah.
Right, these words are strong.
I'm not surprised you're scared. You can come a lot of a girl from day one.
Not listen to that.
Joey.
How do you feel what's your type?
I can't say it.
Why?
You, innit?
Oh.
I love a pretty face, innit? And that's my problem. And then bar that,
Pretty faces are meant to cause problems.
it's facts. And you are doing that as we speak,
Really?
causing problems.
Oh man.
Precisely the girl that we knew he was.
It's predictable. He's so fucking predictable.
He couldn't even start talking to the other black girl in there. It was like, as soon as her picture came out, what was her name? Rebecca or something? Everybody was like, this is who Ayo is going to go for. And
Yeah.
lo and behold, oh, okay. I mean, she is gorgeous. She is.
She's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. I wish they wasn't doing. I wish I wasn't like this. Actually, do you know what I mean? Because I can't fully blame him because it's like I know that the producers are going to be evil anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just wish he would do better for Mimi. Yeah, and yes, this is out of order because Mimi's got what, Lionel.
She's got Lionel and Messiah. Like,
Not No, Messiah doesn't really like Mimi. I don't believe that for a second.
But even like, because Messiah is actually kind of Mimi's type that she said that she liked. So he has that same look like Omar. When she was describing her type, it's that type of, it's not necessarily Ayo, it is more of that type of a guy. Hair,
Describe that. What do you mean? Sorry,
like,
muscles.
she likes muscles,
Okay.
like kind of broad back, like, so it's more Omar, and he's more Omar's look as well, not necessarily Ayo, as that's her.
Do you think Messiah's nice looking?
No.
Okay.
But he is the Omar type of a guy.
That body.
Yes, you've gone for two black guys, but they're not in comparison. Like, literally, it's not the same. They're just two black men, basically. They're not even a match for Omar or Ayo.
No.
For her, or Connor, for her head to turn.
No, not at all. Like, why would you go if Connor's there? Why are you going for Messiah? Like, it doesn't make any sense
at all. It's
he just looks like maybe he'll be entertaining or something, but like,
God, I don't
Like
know.
there's I don't know how to explain it, yeah, but there's he's a specific dancer type look. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I know that kind. Oh God, no, it's just but this
Yeah,
thingy.
I wouldn't say I agree, Yvonne. Messiah isn't ugly, but I'm sure they had better to choose from for me. I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Lionel needs to pack his case. Yes. You know, like, I wonder how this is gonna go. Well, they don't show Mimi that much anyway, so like, are they gonna show more of her in Casa or not? Because I don't think you remember that black girl that came in last season at Casa. We just never saw her. We saw her once.
Linda.
Yeah. You remember their name? I don't remember.
I had to remember her name because she got like one play, like literally one. We heard her say one thing. Like they're over there. Like, yeah. There's always somebody that gets no play in it. That could be Lionel.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh God.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, it's not looking good.
Oh, is it in the press release?
In the press release, Sean is egging. I can't stand Sean. This is gonna make me hate him even more. Rudo says, "Is it rude to say that he looks like he likes white girls?" That's not rude. We all know that look of man.
Who's that for? For
I think for
Messiah.
Messiah, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I think so.
He doesn't.
I think
He
that's his
said braces
preference,
is
yeah.
white.
Yeah, but also Uma as well. But all the guys are saying Uma looks like. Do you know what I mean?
God, yeah, this is dire. Mimi's coming back alone, ain't she?
Yeah, of course she is. Her and Nicole are gonna do it together. And then we're gonna see Mimi standing there. But then if they don't bring in the wickedest guy for Mimi after Ayo breaks up with her, I don't know.
God. I hate that they always have this. Every couple of years, we got to go through this same thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really annoying.
I just sent you the press release. Have you got it?
Let's see if there's anything new-ish. Well, I'm sure the boys' game is going to be way more than the girls' ones anyway. Like they're going to be lips in. Okay,
No,
all right. So Jake makes a play for Matilda. In the Casa Amor villa, Jake makes his feelings clear to Matilda. Comforting Nicole that Kieran and her will be okay, Jake says, "Nicole, don't worry. I really like you and Kieran." Matilda asks, "What about Sean?" Jake replies, "You're safe with him if you wanted to." You're safe with him if you wanted to. Yeah. Matilda replies, "What? Why? I so feel like he's going to be cracking on." And Jake says, "It's early days, so of course. But what I'm saying, I just feel like he's punching big time with you." Matilda laughs. Oh, bless him. Bless Shawnee. That's a nice thing to say, though, to me, not to him. Jake adds, "Hopefully, I will get to tell him I might be holding your hand." Later, when it comes to going to bed, Nicole and Mimi choose to sleep outside, where they try their best to look over at the main villa. Meanwhile, Jake says to Matilda, "Matilda, you're with me." Hugo and Jess get flirty. Sitting alone in Casa Amor, Hugo tells Jess, "Initially, I was attracted to you. You're beautiful. Your presence is there even... I don't... is your presence... Is there even if... Your presence is there even if you don't say anything. I sort of get a vibe, you know, what you want. You know what you're looking for." Jess replies, "You're right, yeah." Explaining her situation with Trey, Jess tells him, "I only just met him. I get on well with everybody, especially the boys and stuff. I kind of have the same banter as the boys, which is why I get in trouble with the girls sometimes, because I'm quite brutal in the things that I say. But that's because I speak the truth. But then you can give it back to me. Give it back to me. That's why I want somebody who can give it back. Okay. So she's flirting again.
Okay, this is her flirt.
As they continue to get to know each other, Jess adds, "You're very handsome. The more I look at you." Hugo says, "Did you see? I did see you staring at me at the fire pit a little bit." Jess replies, I'm good at eye contact." Hugo says, "That's a massive thing for me, especially those blue ones."
Oh God.
Hugo,
God, they had to get it in the press release as well. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Hugo then smoothly continues, That's what I was going to warn you. I do snore a little bit. Obviously, me and you are sharing a bed, aren't we?" Will Dress agree. Yes. CASA girls arrive at the main villa and wake up the boys. All that we saw, that's exactly the same thing. Okay, so Jessica and Io get chatting. Sitting in the main villa kitchen, Jessica asks Io, "What's your type?" He laughs, "What we've seen." Io, their facts. Io adds, "You're doing that as we speak." That's what we saw as well. Jess says, "I'm actually not, but I have to make the most of it and go after what I want. I have like two that I'm drawn towards. I believe in the law of attraction. What you put out, you'll manifest." And I think about Io, and here he is. So,
oh God.
Jessica's put it on him.
Oh God.
Sean quizzes Io on where his head is at. After his chat with Jessica, Sean wants to know what Io is thinking. Io says, "Jess is a nice girl, bro. That's how I get on with people naturally. It's a bit flirty, small here and there." Sean replies, "Mimi's amazing, but you've woke up buzzing, and I feel that the energy between you and Jess is proper bouncing off each other." Io says, "It's definitely good with Mimi. She brings that calm to me a lot more. She has a different energy to her." Sean asks, "Initial attraction of Jess, do you get that?" Io replies, "Yeah, I do. I feel like she'd get a lot more out of me in terms of laughter and jokey." Sean adds, "They're all beautiful girls. Can't worry about what's going on in CASA." Later on, Io and Jessica speak again, and Io admits, "You're definitely my cup of tea. So, okay, this is going to be very interesting." Jessica replies, "Very interesting."
Oh my God. Why are there so many Jessicas, by the way, as well?
It's too much. We
Seriously.
can't have a Jess, Jessie, and a Jessica. It's too much.
Yeah.
That's unnecessary.
They got one in every font. Meow, meow, meow.
So
Seriously.
Sean is basically trying to get Io to bring back Jessica. That's gross.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. And what's Sean doing? Is Sean going to be one of those guys? Sean is going to be tied on, get everyone to cheat.
Yeah, or Jake.
Jake as well.
Yeah. It's lads' holiday, guys. You can go for it while he's doing nothing.
Yeah.
I need Matilda to bring somebody back. I need Matilda to do that, please.
Honestly, that would be great. Saf said, someone said that Jess looks like Nanny McPhee. She does.
She does. Olive Oil looks like Nanny McPhee as well.
She does. Oh my God. Wow.
Oh God. I mean, I get it, Jewel. You're right. Sean doesn't even need to try because Io was gonna do that anyway. He was, but sometimes you need that boy to egg you on as well, and Sean is always gonna be that Egypt.
Yeah. But Sean's doing it for personal gain. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah. He knows
Like,
Io
you know
and Mimi are strong.
Yeah.
He wants them out. And Io is a big flipping 6'6" fool, and he's going to allow Sean to mess up what him and Mimi have.
Yeah. Are we confused? I'm so confused with the numbers, yeah. I'm seeing 6 girls at CASA, not 7. It's 6, right?
Yeah, they sent in 6.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So they sent in 6 of each. I'm not sure why.
Why?
Does really know if this is what they always do. Like I thought it was always even numbers, 7, 6 or 7.
What are there 7 boys?
Yeah, isn't there 7?
Who's in there at the moment? Ayo, Sean,
Kieran,
oh shit,
Connor.
sorry. Connor, Ayo, Sean, Kieran, Connor, Joey, Kieran, Connor, Joey. Who else?
Are we missing somebody? Oh, Will.
Who's the other boy?
So it is 6 on 6. No, you said 7 boys and girls.
Yeah, so who's that other boy then? Ayo, Sean,
You said Will.
Kieran, Connor, Will, Joey. No, it's not 7. It's not 7. Who's the 7th boy? Trey.
Oh, forgot about that, dude. Forgot about it.
Trey.
Okay,
so there's 7. So who's single then at the moment?
So that's weird. So when they made them immune, that messed it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not 7. So Ayo's with Mimi, Sean's with Nicole. No, Sean's with Matilda. Kieran's with Nicole. Connor's with Grace, right?
Yeah. No,
Joey's
Connor
with
and Grace.
Jesse. Will's with Uma. Oh, it's 7 girls as well. Trey is with Jess. Okay, 7.7 girls. Okay, cool. Okay, got it.
But they sent in 6 bombshells.
Oh. Yeah, so they fucked it up. Because they forced Harriet and Thingy to go home, I bet you. That's what. They chicken out of the double dumping. Yeah. Yes, I agree. I agree, Brie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not even. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's usually how it is, isn't it? It's the lowest ones go, and then the islanders have to pick
Yeah.
a set as well.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
What? And maybe they got a storyline for Will and Uma that someone's just like, I've put too much work into this. They can't go. They can't. Jeez.
Yeah, there's some things, or unless in some way it's going to be really brutal in the selection, and 2 people are going to go on that day as well. Like it's just going to be really, like messed up. But yeah, this isn't. I know Kira's saying the Joey show. It really is the Joey show.
It is really the Joey show. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying.
Connor is going soon, isn't he? Really? Like,
which one of those girls are coming? Well, if they're smart, they would. But then they'll be in for a week.
You may as well though.
You may as well.
You may as well make a play for Connor.
Yeah. Double dumping off the CASA. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Something like that will take place. Yeah.
Makes sense. Wow.
Okay. Bloody hell. So let's see. Oh, Ayo, mate.
It's embarrassing. I think justice for Mimi, man. Justice for Mimi, because they really took the piss. And it's just like, I know it's not really like polite to say and whatever, like, do you know what I mean? But nah, those guys aren't up for it, man.
No, it's not. It's actually not fair. It's not fair at all, what they've done for her. If you was in there, in a couple like Mimi and Nicole, would you sleep next to somebody, or would you be like, "No, I'm going into the daybed"?
Okay, I'm in a couple, but am I me?
Yeah, you're you in the couple with the person. You've been with them because they've got the same story. They've been with each other since day one.
Yeah.
So you're now 4 weeks in with this person. You ain't said we're boyfriend and girlfriend, but you're with them. You've been with them for the 4 weeks. Would you sleep next to somebody new?
If I was with Ayo,
yeah,
me being me, absolutely yes. Because I would be like, gotta head my bets. This guy's wild. Look what he's done with Uma. Do you know what I mean? Look at what he's saying to me. Do you know what I mean? That, you know, he will always let me know as long as I'm in front of him. It's crazy. So I'm not in front of him anymore. I got to read between the lines. If I was Nicole has definitely got more reassurance. Like, seriously. So Nicole would probably, I'll sleep outside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she got that I love you, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She's got much more reassurance. Like, I don't think she knows how, because even Kieran even when he did falter, he made a lot of effort to like make sure that she was okay, and then say like they're absolutely like for each other. Do you know what I mean? Then got their love you, yeah. So yeah, Nicole's got the more secure, and I'm doing inverted quotes, more secure relationship at the moment. Yes, you know what? It's Charlene, it's Charlene, a Tory. That's what I was thinking, you know. She says maybe Mimi can be like Amber season 5, Casa casualty, but still wins. Yes, like agreed. Like that's what I'm saying. If they bring in someone that's 100% for her, but he would have to be like, I hate to say it, but ovary level. I know everyone always refers to it. He would have to be ovary level.
He does
to make that work and have no eyes for anybody else. Like dark is his favorite thing in the world. Like everything else makes him sick. Like, do you know what I mean? It would have to be, because I don't want to hear like, oh, I also like, oh, no.
Yeah, he's coming specifically for her, because that's how Greg came in.
Who?
Greg.
Yeah, 100%.
It's Amber. That's me.
That was the quickest, easiest 25 grand ever.
Like,
so easy.
He didn't even have to even stay in this country.
Nah.
Like, thanks and bye.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Mimi personality, she's not the same as Amber. I don't know if she can carry an effortless win for the sake of it. Like, we like her, but I don't know if Mimi's got that. Maybe second or third, but I don't know if she can win this.
You're not going to let a black person. What do you mean? Like, that's not happening. That's not happening either.
I want more for Mimi. I am stressed. I'm annoyed.
Mimi might save Connor, but then it's easy to get rid of both of them because they're too boring. They're too boring. I think no.
I struggle to call her boring, you know.
Why?
She is. I don't know. It just hurts me because I don't want that for her.
Serious.
But she is dry. There's no getting around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. God, and I get that. Yeah, you like peace, but being peaceful doesn't mean that you don't have a personality. You know, there's like a fake kumbayaness about it. Like, it's that fake positivity. It doesn't. No, you can still rage at things. You can still have range. You can still have thoughts and opinions.
You can still get upset. Yeah, do you know what I mean? You can still get upset and everything. Like I would say like Grace is actually quite peaceful, isn't she? She's not really like too rah at all. Do you know what I mean? But she still gets upset about things, you know. But she does apologize when necessary. She knows to work the game. To be honest.
KW said Mimi is a doormat. She is acting like one.
I know. I will be in the bottom 3 with Jessica and run back to Mimi. Yeah, if he survives it. If he survives it, I think if he goes with Jessica, he's not surviving.
No, he's got.
You know what I mean? But people like Mimi, that's the thing. They like her.
No, Michael did survive, didn't he? And then he tried to go back to Amber, and she was like, later.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yes, because they sent home the girl, and he was just like, "Oh, bye, babes."
Yeah. And then tried it like, I think I've got feelings for you. Like, later to that.
What are you talking about? Amber was one of the best contestants on the show ever. Like, she's actually, and she was so young as well.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There's someone shouting at us.
I know. I struggle too, but we've got to be honest as well.
I like her, but
we like her, but she ain't giving us much, has she?
No, like for the show, like I need more personality. I need it. So you guys just want him to stick to Mimi just out of obligation? Yes, absolutely, yeah. Ray J, yeah. To read that again.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's the only way he's gonna win, or he's gonna lose.
Like, give us a black love story, or you know what? I don't even want that. I don't want it to be cliched in who he's gonna go for. And we knew a mixed race girl coming in, Io's head's gonna turn, and it's literally at this point it could be anybody, and his head will turn, and it's annoying. It's triggering. It's like we don't need this constant colorism story being played out to us. What does
Yes.
that do to the psyche of Black women? That's why it's annoying to watch.
Yeah. Mimi is funny though in unseen bits. Okay, but like I want them to show it. Like, do you know what I mean? Maybe we're just not seeing it. To be fair, like honestly, to be fair, we know the edit is a thing, right? Do you know what I mean? So like we're not seeing it. Same with Uma as well. Yeah, like not seeing Joanna. Thank you, Dion. Appreciate that. That was Joanna that got dash.
Oh yeah,
Michael. Oh God. But yeah, we're not seeing Uma's and Will's love story. We're not seeing it. No one's voting for them. No one's gonna vote for them. Like, do you know what I mean? If they're kept in, I swear down as producers, like it's not like we're not seeing I don't think they've got a chance of winning. They're gonna go, well, Connor's next for sure. Connor's definitely going next, and Uma and Will could go afterwards if there isn't a recoupling with Bombshells. Like if the Bombshells come in, Ayo's going next. He's doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe Joey.
The only way Connor can survive in any way, shape, or form is like if he has a Kai and Sanam story. Like the girl that he couples up with brings out his personality in some way.
But he hasn't had like Kai, he got lots of notoriety because of what's the girl's name?
Yeah, Olivia.
Because they were together, they had the back and forth, and he, do you know what I mean, humbled her, right? So that's how he kind of his personality rose, and then he got a nice girl with Sanam, and then they kind of just sailed through. Do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like Connor hasn't had that. Like he didn't even have that with Grace. Like it wasn't a thing. Do you know what I mean? And they're both nice people, really. Like even that's the same. Like this same applies to Connor. Connor's not nice. He's just boring.
Yeah,
just boring as hell.
Anything. We have not seen. Yeah, Kai and Sanam are still together. They're getting married.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We haven't seen anything from it. So it's going to be very easy for Connor to go. Very easy for him to leave soon. It's actually a travesty that he is still in and Harriet and Ronnie are gone. Like,
don't make no sense. It's out of order. It's out of order. It's actually out of order. Bree says Mimi needs him to pick Jess so she fights back. We need personality,
And is she gonna?
But I don't even want her fighting over Ayo either. Do you know what I mean? Because he's doing it again. It's just like she's they're limiting her. She's
They are. They're doing it.
She's limiting.
And Ayo's gonna do it. Yeah, I agree. I don't think she will fight back. I think she will be like, no, I'm gonna take the high road on this. And it ain't even like she's got a fight, because it weren't like Amber fought anything. Amber just said what she needed to say and was like, bun you, Michael.
Yeah.
But we even need that. We need that Grace spunk. Even a little bit of what Grace did to Joey. We need Mimi to do that to Ayo. At least something. Like
Yeah. Either way.
People aren't going to be happy. No.
I don't know. I think she's just been to be fair, like she's just been handed a bad pack of cards, man. She's had a bad deal. It's not.
At least
it should be smooth sailing. But if I was really into her, then it wouldn't be a problem. Like, do you know what I mean? We wouldn't have this problem. But he's like, boy, I got options. That's the way he says he comes across like I got options on the outside. So I like you for now. Do you know what I mean? That's the energy he's coming. Yeah.
What he said to her. It's horrible.
And I will always tell you how I'm feeling. Like, imagine this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You know how unappealing this is. It's unappealing.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, Jewel, I agree. She's gonna take him back. Whatever he does, like her and Nicole, whatever they do, they're gonna take them back.
Yeah,
they're gonna take them back. And
they're
actually,
do that little "I'm not talking to you," and then they're gonna have to beg them, write a poem, la 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 la. Poor girl.
Olu, not Mimi's a Pisces.
Mimi is Pisces. She's guarding her heart and will move on from Ayo once her mind is made up. The Pisces I know, I kind of not really like that, but okay.
I don't know. I feel like she also probably wants to win. Do you know what I mean? So it just makes sense for her to just be like, okay, Aya, like, why are you doing this? But the thing is, like, so remember Summer and Dami and India,
Oh,
yeah?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
who was India with again? I can't remember. Was
She
she
brought
with
back
anyone?
Deji.
Deji, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you know, like Summer was a little bit spicy to India. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, wish we were gonna get that. We're not. I don't think we're even gonna get that.
Nah.
We're not gonna get, and no one there is like friends enough with Mimi to stand up for her. Like she should have a friend like Matilda, you know, because Matilda would just be like, "This is fucking out of order. What's happening?"
It's really weird. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. It's like we're not seeing that. I mean, even this week on Unseen Bits, they tried to replay Uma and Mimi's friendship, and it's like, dudes, it's not believable. All you're showing us are pictures. We're not actually seeing them conversating. Like we're just not seeing anything really going on between them. So I don't know. And that was the same with Mimi. She's around, but it's not like she's involved around.
Yeah, even with Ronnie, yeah, like on Aftersun, him saying that he would miss Mimi, like we didn't see that. We saw one moment actually when he comforted her when she cried, but like seriously, like the way he's saying it's just like that's a big part of my experience, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. We're not seeing those chaps at all. That's like taking place.
Who is that? Is that the husband?
That's Russell. Yeah. Yeah, I told you your sneezes are loud.
Sorry, Bella.
Hay fever, I'm telling you, boy.
Oh, mate. Serious. Okay, I actually have to go now. Put me in a bit. Yes, M. Clark producers done Mimi Day. They did from the start, honestly. But guys, thank you so much for joining us yet again. We appreciate you. Hope you have a lovely day today. It's the first of the month. Do you know what I mean? We've only got a couple months left before the end of the year. So, you know, my motivational self is saying, set your goals, man. Rehash them. And strive for something before the end of the year. And yeah, guys, have a lovely week. We are back tomorrow at 1. I was going to say 10. No, definitely not 10. At 1 p.m. And what else was I going to say? Book the like button, please. Please do it now. Book the like button.
Please. I have to keep on trying to remember that.
Also,
it was a little bit low on the likes in the last couple of videos. So
really?
Yeah,
guys, and if you've been watching the last couple, go back and like them as well. Yeah, just like everything on our channel. Just do that. Just makes a big difference. But yes, we will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. See you later. Bye.